all of a sudden, in Democratic races in red states, Montana, North Dakota, Missouri's a toss-up state, that's Claire McCaskill's, Nebraska, the Democrats are running populist ads that seem to be terrific. This is a shocking turn of events. So first, let's go to the ads in Montana attacking the Republican candidate.
After 12 years in Washington, D.C., Dennis Rehberg's forgotten where he comes from because Rehberg voted for billions in tax breaks to big bankers on Wall Street. Rehberg even voted to let Wall Street CEOs get millions in bonuses funded by taxpayer bailouts.
I guess I asked you, is that unreasonable?
Yes, Congressman, it is. Contact Dennis Rehberg and remind him he's Montana's congressman, not Washington's or Wall Street's. The Montana Democratic Party is responsible for the content of this advertising.
That's pretty good, man. Attacking them for being friends of the millionaires and billionaires and the Wall Street guys and saying that's not how we do things in Montana. That's not usually how Democrats run ads. Normally they're very apologetic and, come in with weak sauce, etc. But here they're being populist, saying this guy stands with the rich and the powerful and against you. Hallelujah. Now here's a similar ad that they ran against the same candidate.
After 12 years in Washington, D.C., Dennis Rehberg's forgotten where he comes from because Rehberg voted to protect special tax breaks for millionaires and billionaires, even while multimillionaires like Rehberg already pay a lower tax rate than the rest of us here in Montana.
I guess I asked you, is that unreasonable?
Yes, Congressman, it is. Contact Dennis Rehberg and remind him he's supposed to be a congressman for all Montanans. The Montana Democratic Party is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Hit him again, hit him harder. He's saying, look, in this one, they're saying, you know what? You're getting a tax break. You're a millionaire. You're one of the richest people in Congress. And you're going to get those breaks instead of giving real services to the people of Montana? Who's this Democratic Party calling out Republicans like this? That is absolutely refreshing to see. They do these kind of ads? 2012 might be a very surprising election. Not just in Montana. Let's go to Nebraska.
Who is State Senator Deb Fischer? What does she stand for? Fischer believes millionaires should get special tax breaks. When invited to explain her position at the Boys and Girls State Convention, where was Deb? Washington, D.C., hobnobbing with party bosses and corporate lobbyists who want to keep those special tax breaks for millionaires. Tell Deb Fischer to stop putting Washington insiders ahead of Nebraska. The Nebraska Democratic Party is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Damn straight. Hit him again. Hit him harder this time. You go get him. Now, look, this is something that can work. So often I've talked on this show about why don't you play the politics the very rational way, the way that you would easily win, where you say these people take money from lobbyists in Washington and do their bidding. And what do they give you? They give you nothing, but they give the millionaires and the billionaires tax breaks and all the kind of special privileges. It's absolutely true. Why not use the truth? Now, you might say Democrats do it too. God bless your heart. That's why you should run those ads in a primary against them. But this is good politics because it's true. And this is people getting, and you know what? You think people are happy about Wall Street? You think they're happy about lobbyists? They hate those guys. You think they like it when the millionaires and billionaires get tax breaks? No. Over 70%, including a majority of Republicans, say, stop giving them tax breaks already. So of course you run these ads. They keep going like this, and the Democrats might actually win. How's that for shocking? In Missouri, they've been running a slew of ads against Claire McCaskill. She's the sitting senator there from outside interests. Why? Because she didn't sell out to them enough, right? Well, we can get a Republican in there who'll do 110% of what the millionaires and billionaires want. So here's McCaskill's ad hitting back.
They're not from around here, spending millions to attack and attack. But what they're doing to Claire McCaskill is nothing compared to what their special interest agenda will do to you. They want to end Medicare as we know it. Claire fights to protect it. They want more tax breaks for multimillionaires and oil companies. Claire cuts taxes for the middle class. They back unfair trade deals for China. Claire says, make it in Missouri.
I'm Claire McCaskill, and I approve this message.
Hit him again! There you go. Because it's true. Look at that. They do want to cut Medicare. And that is your choices. You either cut Medicare for you or you cut taxes for the rich. Now, you ask Americans that. They say, cut Medicare. Over 80% say don't cut Medicare. But that's exactly what they're going to do, to give more tax breaks to corporations and millionaires and billionaires. So why not let them know? Now, I'm not convinced that the Democrats aren't going to sign that deal eventually anyway. But if you care about winning elections, pointing out what the Republicans actually do is kind of a smart idea. So these ads, I think, are likely to be very effective. So all of a sudden, I think, you know what? 2012 might go in a direction we did not expect. They keep running these ads throughout the country because apparently somebody smart is in charge all of a sudden when it comes to the politics of it. And then what you thought might be Republican majorities in Congress might not materialize. It might go the other way.